Hello everyone, welcome again to our YouTube channel. My name is Daniel and I want us now to discuss about large family in the development process and how you go about the large family in this development process up to the end. How are you going to carry out this process from the beginning until the time you get to the United States if you are out there with a large family? And now that we are expecting the developed results to be out anytime soon. So actually we have like 1.5 months remaining before we know who has been selected in the development process. If you have a large family out there, you should not be worried about it, even though it's a challenge, because every move you make, a single DV applicant makes it so easy than the one with a large family. If you make a first move where you are supposed to pay something for, let's say, medicals, this person, if he pays like $150, the person with a large family will have to pay like 3 times the amount a single person pays. But that one should not worry you. The thing that you should be bearing in mind is that be praying, you get selected, and the rest now, God will sort it out. But we have been talking about you saving in small way such that you should have some money that will kickstart the process of the development. At least you should have some money once you are selected. If you have not done your civil wedding by now, you should have some money to do your civil wedding that will give you the marriage certificate which is required if you applied as married person with a family in that case. So in this case, once you have done your marriage and you have your marriage certificate, now you are filling your DS-260 form. This is where now the problems will start from, because you need a host who will host you in the United States. And once now you request someone to be your host, the first thing they normally ask, how big is your family? Be honest to your host. Share about your family in details such that your host get to understand the number of people who are in your family and the one that will come with you to the United States. Discuss, try to get or to maneuver on various ways you can go about it. Convince that person that you need to have him or her give you his mail address, the address where he lives and the name, for you to fill the DS-260 form and submit in time. The other process will follow later. Convince that person that once you have been given the address, you have sent the DS-260 form, you will also look at other means. Nowadays, we have hosting companies in the United States. Even though those hosting companies in the United States, they also discourage hosting families with kids. So that's where now another challenge that will come in. You got the first host who's willing to give you his paperwork. Then now, because of the number of kids that you are bringing to the United States, or we who are accompanying you to the United States, some hosts may also shy of taking you in. But we have talked about hosting companies in the United States who are ready to host you if you are single, who are ready to host you as wife and husband, but no kids. So after that, you proceed with the medicals when you get your second notification. With the little money that you have been saving or whatever that you have, do not start selling everything at the beginning. You can see what you can dispose at every stage such that you raise some money for your process. For more especially, most of the cost will come in from medicals onward. So medicals will cost you like $200 each person, or less than that, depending on the number of vaccines that you want to be given. But you can also cut down medical cost by getting some of the vaccines from outside, as we have been discussing in our various previous videos. After medicals, what will remain is your visa interview fee, which is also very expensive here. That's where you pay a lot of money, more especially the visa interview fee, which has not changed. It's supposed to be like $330 per person. So if you have got a family of 5, it is 330 times 5. So you know how much are you going to pay in that case. It's a lot. So this is where now you will have to dispose much of your assets and raise this money. And actually, if you are working, I will encourage you to not take loans from the initial stages. Take a loan towards the end of this development process, more especially when you are going for your medicals. So once you have gotten your visas, you also need money for your flights. Here now, you can decide to move to the United States as a spouse and spouses only, leave the kids behind, go settle down, and come for your kids before the expiry of 6 months. The other thing that you need to do is, if the principal applicant is the husband, you can decide that the husband to go first to your host, stay with the host, try to settle down so fast, get a job in the United States, work hard. Within 3 to 4 months, your husband has gotten enough money that will assist him get his own apartment, even if it's a 2-bedroom apartment, and pay for that, then come for you and brings you to the United States before the expiry of the 6 months period. Also, if the wife who won the delivery and the kids are not so young, the wife can leave you with the kids in Africa or wherever you come from and come to the United States, get the job, work hard also for a few months, and come for the family, bring them to the United States. So that's how you can navigate about large families. I know it's a problem, more especially getting someone to host you is a big issue. But try to tell them that I have this plan. Just give me your paperwork. The other thing, I'll sort it out as time goes by. Then you get other people who can host you. If you get someone who can take you in, husband and wife, you are lucky in that case. If you get someone who is going to take you in, the 5 of you or 3 of you as a family, you are very lucky. In that case, you need to praise God. So guys, those ones with large family, do not be discouraged. God has a plan for you. Once you get selected, continue with the process, the normal process, until you get your visas. Then traveling to the United States, now you make arrangements. Then you will be able to make it. Do not lose hope. I know it is expensive from the word go, but be doing something small as you wait for the David lottery to come, selection to come out. Then you know whether you have been selected. More especially doing the wedding in advance, it will not cost you a lot of money. I said, like those ones who come from Kenya, it is like if you have like 10,000, you are good to go. Get your marriage certificate at that point, then process the passport for your kids one at a go. If you cannot manage processing all the passports for your kids, you say this month I do this, or I have a month I do this for this kid. Then after another month, you do for the rest of the kids. It is fair that way, that you get all the documents done before you start the initial process of the lottery. So guys, that's what I want to discuss with you today. in this video. And those ones watching us for the first time and they have not subscribed, please consider subscribing to this channel. Our returning subscribers, come home. We are still there. We are doing good. We have so many videos which we have done while you were away. Come back, go back, watch those videos. There are so many important messages in those videos that can assist you, more especially as we approach the end of the dividend to 2024, waiting for 2025 to come in as from May 4th. Thank you guys, and may God bless you. See you in our next video.